I walk the blocks we used to know. Streetlights blink in different code. Coffee shop is gone, the sign's been changed. They never asked if that was okay. A man was whistling your favorite song. I skipped the line you'd always hum. Across the street where you once cried and didn't flinch, just passed it by. Windows glow like nothing changed, but the mailboxes forgot my name. The woman upstairs still sings at 10, but she doesn't know who I am. This city's still beating, but not for me. I'm just a breath and I forgot to keep. No one here remembers what we became. It's a city without my name. I used to be half of a map. Now I'm a dot without a path. The city's still dreaming, but not of me. The doors all closed like they disagree. No plaque, no echo, no picture frame, just a city without my name. And maybe that's the way it should be. We used to argue just to feel. Now the silence fits too well. I set the table like before. You don't ask who it's for. The kettle sings a song at 5. You still come home on time, but something dies between your steps and mine. You watch the news, I wash the glass. The light burns out, we let it pass. We never fought to make it last. We fold the lead. Say it's just the years, say it's just the wear, but I miss the weight of needing air. I still dream of you, asking why. Now I dream you just get by. There's no villain here to blame, only pages left unclaimed, and the vows that hung like frames we look through, not into. Say it's just the years, say it's just the wear, but I miss the weight of needing air. I still dream of you, asking why. Now I dream you just get by. We fall, not torn, no scars, just warm. You sleep, I mourn. We stayed at a place with no name, somewhere near the station with rusted trains. You took a bite of the apple from my hand, then kissed me like we'd never do it again. You wore that hotel bathrobe like silk, hair still wet, dripping on the windowsill. You said you felt like someone else's wife, but only when the hallway lights were white. And I still see you framed in that mirror above the bed, like a film they forgot to end. And I still feel you slipping out at 4 a.m. with the perfume of what we never said. We never checked out at the front, just left the key and didn't run. The cleaning staff folded time away, and towels still warm from yesterday. I found the matchbook you signed with your real name. Didn't think I'd keep it, but now I can't throw it away. And I still see you framed in that mirror above the bed, like a film they forgot to end. I still feel you slipping out at 4 a.m. with the perfume of what we never said. I built a garden in my mind, full of colors I can't find. People pass, they never stay, like streetlights lost in day. Mom said truth is never loud. Dad said pride can wear you out. I sat alone and wrote it down. Now I wear it like a crown. There's glass in the garden, I know I walk it slow. I don't cry, I watch it glow. Pain made a path, but I still go. You don't need to run just to grow. She said love is not a plan, it's just knowing where you stand. He gave silence as a gift. I learned how to read the rift. Life's a room you clean each night. Make your bed, then lose the light. If it hurts, that's half the fight. If you're scared, it means you're right. There's glass in the garden, I walk it slow. I don't bleed, I let it show. Hope isn't soft, it's just slow. You don't need to shine just to glow. Dreams that wore disguise, now I wear them in my eyes. Every cut became a map to places I won't turn back. So plant your fear and let it climb. Not every storm has to take a cigarette with a match from last July, the one we stole from the diner off Route 9. You said everything real gets archived too late, then left lipstick on the paper cup like fate. My heels cracked on the sidewalk of your goodbye. That was the day I learned silence doesn't cry. I watched our love like a Sunday matinee, half asleep, half hoping you'd ask me to stay. The reel kept spinning even when the screen went black. Some stories end before they ever look back. There's a photo booth strip in my drawer of sins. I keep it next to the key you never used again. You whispered dreams like they came from someone else's skin. Funny how lies wear perfume when they begin. You said I'm not made for always, just for now, and poured truth in my glass with a twist of a brow. I watched our love like a Sunday matinee, half asleep, half hoping you'd ask me to stay. The reel kept spinning even when the screen went black. Some stories end before they ever look back. I drive past that closed down movie house where you first told me the sky could lie. Now all it shows are posters torn by time, just like your promises framed in white. You were my frame of a dream I couldn't keep. Not tragic, not cruel, just buried too deep. Like popcorn on the floor, half eaten, left behind. A love too soft for the world to rewind.
We talked about Venice in the spring, but never booked the flight. Kept tracing dreams in water rings on the table every night. You said love was just a season that nobody really owns, but I kept you like a secret, buried deep in all my poems. And now you're just a city somewhere we'll never be, a postcard never written that still lives inside of me. You're a song I never finished, but I hum unconsciously. A place that once felt certain now feels like make-believe. You held me like a deadline, soft and closing in. We made plans like we were lifelines, but time was wearing thin. Your jacket in my closet still smells like might have been. I wear it when I'm honest about the space that I keep you in. And now you're just a city somewhere we'll never be, a postcard never written that still lives inside of me. You're a song I never finished, but I hum unconsciously. A place that once felt certain now feels like make-believe. Someone once told me some people love you in their timing, not in truth. And I wrote it on a napkin that I keep with me like proof. Now you're just a